of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips in the balance of the favor of fair use. Furthermore, I give credit to the original copyright owner. I don't own the rights, or no infringement is intended to the material that has been added to this original content.
There's no pressure, I'll be creative, and I'm jealous energy, so I can give you all of me, all of me. 11 days and 11 nights, and I've been thinking about you constantly and all the time. Maybe I even go down on my knees just to get to where you are and make you mine. I don't wanna rush it. Yeah. I just want you to trust it. You'll be fine. Give it time. There's no pressure. I'll be waiting, and I'm jealous energy, so I can give you all of me. All of me. It's been a long day, babe, I go a long way. Don't ever worry if you got me, cause you got me. All of the wrongs you've had, I wanna make it right. Just one chance, I won't fight it. If it doesn't fit, it's alright. It ain't my time. There's no pressure, I'll be waiting, and I'm jealous energy, so I can give you all of me.
Salute. Welcome to Blended Healing. No judgment and no heat here. But there's something that you need to ask yourself. When you're in your quiet moments, in your own head or in your space, have you ever asked yourself what happened to your self-respect? Like I said, no judgment, no heat. Only you know what your boundaries are. And we talked about boundaries the other day. Only you know what your boundaries are. So what are you allowing people to do to you? And you decide that you want to stay in that energy instead of exiting stage left. I know it sounds easier than doing something about it. You know what I mean? It's easier said than done, as they say. But let's talk about it. Where is your self-respect? I know that there's boundary lines that are being crossed for the allowance of other people just going the extra mile, and you stand in tolerance. Why? Why? Let's talk about it. If you tolerate different behaviors, not only from other people, but what about your partner? What about your partner? Let's stay in that world for a minute. There's a significant difference between compromise and self-sacrifice. Why are you saying that, Blended? There's a distinction, and it's rooted in self-respect. Compromising, because I know that's where your head was going. Well, it's not really that. It's just that, I'm compromising. No. Are you compromising yourself? Are you compromising your self-respect? Are you compromising to the detriment of yourself? Ask yourself that. Because it's not compromising. Not if it's not a 50-50 situation. I'll even go as far as 60-40. But when you start dipping in them numbers where you're hitting 30, 20, 10, 5, where you want to go, it's not compromise anymore. Because compromise is about finding a middle ground where both of y'all feel valued in your relationship, situationship, or whatever ship you want to call it. All I know is that the ship is damn sailing. Self-sacrifice. Let's talk about that. On the other hand, is a one-sided deal where you continually give up your needs and your wants. I'm trying to learn you something. I hope you're listening with your ears and not your mouth. Listen with your heart and not your mind talking you out of this. If you find yourself constantly sacrificing for your partner, it might be time to take a good look at your relationship. Ooh. Yeah, it's called evaluation because things change, people change, situations change. You're never going to be the same person you was 10 years ago. Hell, 5 minutes ago. Shit, the way things are going now. You ain't the same. It's always evolving. Are you evolving together in the situationship? Or are you on two different paths? Yeah, every relationship needs a reevaluation. So let's talk about some of these behaviors that show that you have lack of self-respect. Okay? It's time for you to start recognizing and keeping it a buck with yourself about these different patterns and address them for the sake of your own value and your happiness. It's never too late to stand up for yourself. Never. Everyone should be open to constructive criticism. It helps you grow and improve. But there's a world of difference between constructive feedback and constant, demeaning criticism. If your partner always has something negative to say about your actions, your decisions, or even your character traits, that's a red flag, beloved. This behavior is not about helping you become a better person. It's about controlling and undermining your self-esteem. Respect is the foundation of any healthy relationship. And a partner who respects you would never consistently degrade or belittle you. If you're always on the receiving end of harsh words, it might be time to reconsider if this relationship is truly serving your best interest. Stand up for yourself. You deserve respect, kindness, and love, and you shouldn't settle for less. Having personal boundaries is crucial for maintaining self-respect. But what happens when your partner constantly crosses those boundaries? Have you experienced that? Have you dated someone, or you've been around somebody, or you're in a relationship or situationship with someone who always insists on going through your messages, right? So what's the excuse for that? Are they just being curious? But deep down, you know that that wasn't healthy. Or is it respectful? The invasion of your privacy makes you feel uncomfortable and disrespected. Hmm. It may take you some time, but you really should look at that and then gather the courage to express your discomfort in spite of you know it's coming next. Stand 10 toes down and stand up for yourself. You may have to learn the hard way that tolerating this type of behavior only leads to a loss of self-respect. You're dying a little bit every day, a second, a minute off of your life, over years and years and years of this compound bad behavior. Respecting others' boundaries should be a non-negotiable item in any healthy relationship. If your partner repeatedly crosses your boundaries despite you expressing discomfort, disdain, whatever you want to call it, it's a clear sign of disrespect. Let's talk about the bread. Let's talk about the bag. Money matters are a common cause of conflict in relationships. You know that. But what if your partner insists on controlling all the financial decisions? What if? If your partner is always making financial decisions without even considering your input or even denying you access to your own money, it's not just about financial inequality, baby. It's about power and control. This behavior undermines your self-worth and your own ability to walk in your own lane, and they're taking it away from you. Don't let anyone control your finances or make you feel dependent. You have a right to be part of the financial decisions in your relationship. What if? What if in a relationship, both partners' needs should be considered and valued? However, if you find that your partner consistently ignores your needs while making their shit priority, then that's a clear sign of disrespect. For instance, if you have expressed that you need quality time together, but your partner always finds an excuse to avoid spending time with you, this isn't an oversight, beloved. This is a disregard for your needs and your feelings. Relationships are about give and take. If you're the only one giving and your partner is the only one taking, this imbalance can quickly erode your own self-respect. Don't ignore the signs. You deserve to be with someone who values and respects your needs as much as their own. Ashe, I want you to marinate on that for a minute. Marinate on that. All right. How about the way your partner treats the people you care about? Says a lot about how much they respect you. Okay? All right. If they disrespect your family or your friends, it's not just a matter of them clashing with the other people. It's about them disregarding the people who are important to you. And this can be incredibly hurtful. These are people who have been there for you and who have shaped you into who you are today, who has been in the thick of things with you, who has stand in the paint with you, and your partner can't respect them. It's as if they're disrespecting a part of you. And I know that's tough. You may love your partner, but by tolerating such behavior, it is that you're telling your partner it's okay. It's okay to treat you in this way. You'll end up not only hurting the people who love, but also losing respect for yourself. Don't settle for someone who disrespects your loved ones. Stand up for yourself and for them because you're worth it and so are they. We all got feelings and emotions, beloved. That's what makes us human and not a machine. They are a crucial part of who you are. So when a partner dismisses or belittles your feelings, it cuts deep. Have you ever remembered coming home feeling freaking upset about a situation that happened outside of your home, right? And you open up and you tell your person, hoping for comfort and understanding. And instead you're met with dismissive comments like, you're overreacting. Well, it's not a big deal. So what are you tripping about? This kind of dismissive behavior can make you question the validity, the validity of your emotions, leading to self-doubt and decreased self-respect. Your feelings are valid and deserve to be heard. If your partner consistently dismisses or minimizes them, it's a clear sign of disrespect. Remember, you deserve someone who listens, who understands, and validates your feelings. Trust. Trust is the backbone of any relationship that you have. And trust is built on keeping promises. If your person, your partner, whoever that is, it can even be a good friend, frequently breaks promises, it's a clear sign of disrespect. Whether it's forgetting to do something they said that they would do or making big promises they never fulfill, this type of behavior breeds doubt and insecurity in your relationship because you know you can't count on them. So smoke and mirrors. You start to question what they say to you. You start to question their commitment that they have to you. And you even start to question their loyalty. And this can have a serious impact on your self-respect and overall mental well-being. They playing Jedi mind tricks with you. I'm just saying, it's the Jedi. You deserve somebody who keeps their word and respects the trust that you placed in them. Don't tolerate that Jedi bullshit from nobody. Now, if you decide one day that, you let them run that hustle shit on you, right? Everybody allows them, you get them little extra room, right? To run out of that I call it the Harlem hustle. Run that bullshit on you, right? But one day, they're going to catch you in a headspace where today you decided that you don't want to be punked. Or today you decided that you don't want to be lied to. You don't want none of that. Today is a day that you stand up and you say, I don't want to deal with this. You don't want to deal with that. You are worth more than broken words. Here's the thing. It's all about self-love, baby. How much do you love yourself? At the heart of tolerating all this disrespectful behavior is a lack of self-love. It's easy to forget your worth when oftentimes you're surrounded by too many noises in your life. You know, that wah, 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 or that white noise that used to come on when the broadcast was over. You know what I'm saying? All that. When you hear all of that shit, it's just noise, man. It's just freaking noise, man. But remember, no amount of love for another person should come at the cost of your self-respect. And don't let nobody, anybody, tell you anything different. Self-respect is linked to self-love. When you truly love and respect yourself, you set boundaries and refuse to tolerate behaviors that undermine your worth. Beloved, loving yourself isn't just any goal, it's a process. And eventually, when you finish with that Harlem hustle shit and you stand 10 toes down of what you believe and in your own integrity, it's going to become your motto eventually. It's one of the most important things that will shape you into who you are and who you will become. So take a moment to reflect on your relationships with other people. It's not just about having a partner. It could be friends, associates, all of that. Consider the behaviors that you've been tolerating and ask yourself, are you loving and respecting yourself as you should? Remember, you deserve nothing less than respect, love, and kindness. Don't settle for less in the name of love, because true love is built on respect. I want to thank you for tuning into Blended Healing. I hope I was able to shed some light on that for you. Like I said, love should not cut that deep. Should not. And nothing is worth you compromising yourself for somebody else. Especially if they don't respect you. You gotta stand for something or you're gonna fall for anything. You feel me? I know it's hard, I know it's words, but I really need you to have this penetrate your soul and your heart. You're worth more than that. Start acting like it. Ashe, Ashe. I will see you very, very soon. I hope that you will really take this into account. Please like, share, and subscribe. For those of you who catch this on the replay, please like, share, and subscribe. Get this information out to other people. Because if you don't need it, somebody else around you do. You feel me? All right. Thank you again. Ashe and